Alright, what's up everybody? My name is DeltaWolf 556 and we are back on some Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. It has been a while since I've last played this game, at least a couple of years, probably closer to a few. But today we're going to be doing another one-box challenge, akin to the one I did a few weeks back on War. However, unlike War, we don't have to worry about the knife jank and glitchiness of the knifing in that game. It is much more fleshed out in this game. The only thing we'll have to worry about is, getting double swiped possibly, but not that that wasn't an issue at War, but, we don't have to fight back against the notorious, terrible way that knifing is in that game, you know what I mean? Okay, before we end off round one, we gotta knife this electrical box there, because by knifing that is going to guarantee 100% of the time that the mystery box is right through this door at this first mystery box spawn right there. Guaranteed 100% of the time, every single time. We also got to dive down the stairs because, this is in fact Kino. Not diving down the stairs on Kino Der Toten is like driving without drinking. You cannot have one without the other. They go hand in hand, you know what I mean? Okay, I believe you are the last zombie. We'll take, oh, nice, a max ammo right at the end. All right, but anyway, in case you didn't believe me about that, let's open this door and get our first and only box hit of the game. We got the AUG, okay. AUG is actually not a bad pull at all. That's actually a pretty good roll, all things considered. Oh, an insta-kill right at the end of the round. Oh, well. All right, anyway, I suppose we should have enough points to move on. Why is it so bright in this stairwell? I could have sworn this stairwell was, like, really dark. Maybe that's just how I remember it for some reason, but... yes, the MP40 room, my beloved. I love buying the MP40. That's like my go-to wall weapon, aside from, the M14 as far as the early rounds are concerned, because I am, in fact, a proud member of the M14 gang. Oh, can't afford that just yet. Oh, well. What was that? Oh, it was a carpenter. Oh, man, if that was a nuke, that would have been better. Just because that would have been 400 points instead of just 200, you know what I mean? Okay. Let's get the power on, although getting power on is going to spawn Nova Crawler, or allow Nova Crawlers to start spawning, which, they're annoying, but they're not that bad. But it is a dog round, so I'm actually kind of curious if this glitch right here still works, where you just kind of... Oh, it does not seem like it works. Unless I was in the wrong spot. I do want to see if it does, though. I don't think I was in the right spot, though. Okay, probably still not the right spot. We'll get it right later, eventually, probably. Okay, let's finish linking the teleporter, but we'll buy Jug on our way over there. The Bowie knife is tempting, but it's already round 6, so the Bowie knife will only be useful for like 3 rounds. I might still end up buying it later when I have like too many points that I know what to do with, but that'll be much farther down the line, you know what I mean? I think it would have been sick if that AUG wall buy that's unique to, what is it, the Wii or the DS version? There's like an AUG wall buy right underneath this little podium right there. That would have been sick, because then I could just refill ammo for this thing off the wall. Okay, let's go ahead and buy ourselves some speed cola, since the AUG is still doing pretty good, all things considered. I mean, it is only round 8, but we don't need to pack a punch just yet. I'll probably actually end up going to that route and buying double tap right now as well. Or maybe I should wait on buying double tap, because it's not really needed, because double tap only increases the rate of fire in this game, so you don't really need it per se. I'm gonna grab it eventually, don't get me wrong, but not right now. I would grab Mule Kick, but it's a one-box challenge, so we're not going to get any other box hits. Well, I am going to allow myself to hit the box more, but only to try to get monkey bombs or QEDs or Gersh devices, obviously depending on the map. I'm going to allow that, because why not? Ooh, another dog round. All right, let's see if I can find the right spot. Okay, that's not the right spot. Leave me alone. Bad dogs. Aha! I found it. I found the spot. It still works. Okay, in case you were wondering if the Hellhound glitch on the stage still works in Call of Duty Black Ops 1 in the year 2024, I mean, it's basically 2025, we're only like a month away. In case you were wondering, it does in fact still work. So, if you feel like doing this, you absolutely can. It's this exact spot right here. I guess you just line up the left crosshair with, like, that chair, and then just move over or something. I don't know. Dang, already at 15,000 points, basically. Still have ammo in the AUG, so we're not going to pack a punch just yet. And it's still holding itself together, you know? I am just going to open up the doors to double tap, but I'm not going to buy it just yet. There we go. Double tap is now accessible, but like I said, not going to buy it just yet. 18,000 points already. Should I pack a punch? I mean, the AUG is still doing pretty well, and ammo is not an issue. That's going to be a problem on future maps in this video. I know that for a fact. That's definitely going to be an issue for me. That's like a problem with a lot of weapons in this game. It's like there's a handful of good ones, you know, with a good amount of ammo and reserve and in the mag, and then there's other weapons that aren't as good simply because they just like don't have any ammo at all. Not to mention there's just weapons that just aren't very good. You know what I mean? Like China Lake. That thing's not very good. Or the M72 Law. I think we'll go ahead and buy the Bowie knife because, you know, we got points to spare. Look at this little puppy. He's just chilling. I wish we could be friends. You know, that'd be cool. We could just befriend him. Bad dog. Alright. I suppose we'll go and buy a double tap now. You can stop yelling at me, alright? I'd rather get stamina up than double tap. But, double tap ain't in this, or I mean, stamina up's not on this map. So, they added Mule Kick to this map. Once they added Mule Kick to the game on Moon. But then they never added the other 3 Black Ops 1 perks onto the previous maps. Would have been cool if they did, you know? Let's buy the Claymores, you know? Pretty much just gonna shove them all in this little corner right there. But obviously can't do that just yet. Look at that, we finally ran out of ammo with the AUG. Oh, a nuke. I was gonna knife every single one of these crawlers to death, but unfortunately the nuke didn't want that for me. The nuke was like, nah man, you're not allowed to do that. Alright, well, let's plant our Claymores there. Gotta make sure they're facing the wall, otherwise, I think there's a Hellhound spawn right here, and then they'll just spawn and immediately blow them up. So we gotta make sure they're facing the wall, you know what I mean? Okay, since we're completely out of ammo, let's go ahead and teleport and pack a punch. But I'll probably actually train up a horde of zombies first, and then I'll go and teleport. Alright, let's teleport. I know some of them are gonna end up despawning once they get close to the teleporter, but still, you know what I mean? Okay. So let's start with the 1911. We could chuck some grenades down there. Quickly grab the Mustang and Sally. And I do not remember what the name of the Pack-a-Punch AUG is, but we will find out here shortly. The AUG 50M3. It's got an underbarrel shotgun on it. That's right. I forgot how fun the Mustang and Sally are. So much better than the, what is it in World at War? The C3000 Biatches or whatever it's called. So much better. Probably going to be risky to try to, you know, go for a box spin right now, but, you know. The underbarrel shotgun's actually not too bad right now. I mean, I know this underbarrel shotgun drops off hard, you know, pretty soon-ish, but, like, at least for the time being, we'll enjoy the underbarrel shotgun. I think this is actually the only, AR in the game that has an underbarrel shotgun, because the M16's got an underbarrel grenade launcher, but either way, let's spin the box and try to get monkey bombs. We're not allowed to take another weapon, but we can. Oh, the FAMAS. Dude, I love the FAMAS. FAMAS is like my favorite gun of all time. But unfortunately, we can't take another weapon because we already got our one and only box weapon. But we're going to keep spinning for monkey bombs. Eventually, possibly, maybe we'll get monkey bombs, and it will be pretty cool. Oh, man. Teddy bear. Unfortunate. Now we'll never know where the mystery box is gonna go, ever. Oh, right there. Very cool. Was not expecting it to show up right here, but hey, I'll take it. Okay, this is the last box that I can afford for right now, so you better give me monkeys finally. Okay, the stupid pistol again. Alright, well, I just wasted like the past like 20 minutes spinning the box to try to get monkeys, but haven't gotten them just yet, so I'm gonna keep trying because you know what they say, 99% of gamblers quit right before they win big, so obviously we gotta keep on gambling, don't we? Dude, I love the Mustang and Sally. I'm so sad they got rid of it in like Cold War. Oh, I made a mistake, to say the least. Oh well, it was bound to happen. Alright, well let's go rebuy our perks. Was that my first or second down? Honestly, I don't even remember. The scoreboard doesn't tell me how many downs I currently have, or revives, but it will at the end of the game. Ooh, a fire sale. Nice. Alright, gamble time. Yes, one more hit. Please give me monkey bombs. Please. Crossbow. Well, I mean, crossbow's half monkey bomb, kind of. How many claymores is this? I don't know. My claymore collection grows evermore. Finally! After all these years, I was gonna say, oh, I'm gonna save a zombie at the end of those rounds since I have 30,000 points. That way I could, you know, spin the box 30 more times to try to get monkey bombs. But hey, the game finally decided to give me monkey bombs. That's awesome. Oh, no. How did I make it out of that? Because I'm just that good, I guess. We are dangerously low on ammunition for our Mustang and Sally. So, got to be a lot more careful going for, well, at least until we get a max ammo one of these years. Zero drop. Is that an M? Oh, it is. It is a max ammo. Give me that. Thank you. Oh, yeah, this underbarrel shotgun fell off extremely hard. Unfortunate. Ooh, max ammo. Oh, and a nuke? Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, and a fire sale? Oh, man, we're getting everything. I don't think that'll end the round, will it? Probably not. We already got monkey bombs, though, which I haven't even used a single monkey bomb thus far. But, I mean, I got them, though, so, I mean, that's cool. And I think you two are the last zombies right there. And there we go. That is round 30 completed. And with that, I'm going to call it for Kino. You know, usually I say round 30 is when you complete the challenge. But this is probably the only map aside from Ascension in this game where I'll actually reach it that far. Or actually reach it that far? Reach that far. So, oh, you can't blow them up by shooting them? Alright, well, oh no, I got blown up by my claymores. Or whatever. Or something. Man, what a shame. I sure did die to all of my claymores and whatnot. What a great shame. Well, anyway, that is Kino down, and there's still 5 more maps to go. We're not doing the 4 World at War maps, and we're not doing Dead Ops Arcade. Obviously, Dead Ops Arcade doesn't even have a mystery box, but, oh, I thought it actually displayed how many downs and revives you have on here. Huh, I guess not in this game. Alright, 5. So most people who started playing zombies with Black Ops 1 started with Kino, but not me. I started with 5. Oh, we got JFK. Nice. Alright, this run has been blessed with JFK. That means this is definitely going to be the run. I mean, if I didn't get JFK, I'd just restart until I got him. You're not playing 5 correctly if you didn't do that. But anyway, like I was saying, 5 was actually my very first Call of Duty Zombies map that I had ever played. The reason for that is because I always play the Call of Duty campaign first before doing anything else in the game. And when you complete the campaign in this game, it unlocks 5 as a zombies map, and it immediately throws you into this as soon as you finish the campaign and the credits are done. Let's go ahead and buy a quick revive. So 5 is going to be a very difficult map for the sake of this challenge. Normally, I allow myself to buy an alibi wall weapon, and, you know, I'm an M14 gang member, so I buy the M14. You know, I like having points, you know what I mean? But for the sake of the challenge today for this video, I am not buying that, so we're going 1911 only until we can finally get our one and only box hit. Although the Pentagon Thief is also going to be a bit of a troublesome nuisance for us. But now that I think about it, if I get a bad weapon, or a weapon I don't particularly care for, if I allow the Pentagon Thief to steal it, would it be okay if I hit the box again to get a new weapon? I'd say that's allowed, right? You know what? It's my video. I don't care. I'm allowing that. Now, about getting to the box, it's gonna take a lot of points to get there, and obviously I haven't used my 1911 yet because I need to save the ammo, because normally, you know, you shoot them 6 or 7 times in the legs on round 1, then you knife them to get the most points, and on round 2, you shoot them 8 times in the leg and then knife them, then on round 3, you shoot them 15 times and then you knife them. Normally, that's the way you do it, but because I gotta kind of prioritize my survivability, because what good are the points gonna do me if I'm dead? You know what I mean? So, you know, I gotta be surviving, so, ooh, double points, that's actually nice. So I think I might have used a little too much ammo during the double points, but, I mean, I got a decent chunk of points out of it. I think I need a about 6,000 or 7,000 to get to the box, because the box is way down in the labs. It'll always spawn in one of the 3 rooms that are down there. This door is 750. There's some debris in front of the elevator, which I believe is 1250, and then using the elevator costs 250, but there's 2 elevators, this one that takes us to the war room, and then the one in the war room that takes us to the lab, so that's another 500 points, and then when we get into the war room, there's debris on the stairs, and I believe that's also 1250. And then the elevator is either 1250 or 1500. I don't know. One of the two. And then the room that the mystery box is in is 1250. And then obviously using the actual box is 950. Ooh, that's feeling nice. So yeah, we need quite a bit of points. Like I said, I think about 6,000 or 7,000. We're almost there. We're at about 5,000. So hopefully we can maybe get a max ammo or double points or even a death machine. This is the first map that actually had a death machine. Oh man, it just ran out. Yeah, I don't really want to shoot just yet, but I kind of need to. I only have 8 rounds. I mean, as long as I don't get a nuke, I'll be okay. All right, let's just get this door open, just so I can have some more room. Let's use a grenade. Flawless. Not quite, but, you know, not terrible. Ooh, almost got double swiped there. That's still going to be dangerous. I'm going to open this. Okay, that's only 1,000. I thought it was 1,250. I mean, obviously, I'm going to misremember some prices of things. Ooh, max ammo. Nice. All right. Round 4, just about 6,000. I suppose we'll head on down to the war room at the bare minimum. Like the elevator music. Very classy. So we'll head down here. Oh, that was only 1,000. I could have sworn that was 1,250. Okay, I think I actually overestimated how many points I needed. It's been a while since I played this map, you know, so of course I'm going to get some things wrong. But one thing I won't get wrong is, for one, getting power on. So we'll probably get a Pentagon Thief on round 7. The box is in here. Okay, cool. So let's get our first and only mystery box spin. And let us hope we get something half decent. The greatest gun of all time, the FAMAS. All right, well, let's head on back to the war room. That was actually really good luck. However, now what do I do when the Pentagon Thief shows up? How much is this? 1250. Can't afford that. All right. So I think next step will be saving up for Jug, and then... Oh, I could have sworn that opening the debris opens it on both sides. Huh. I guess not. All right. Let's get Jug. And we are good to go. Oh, Pentagon Thief on round 6. Okay. I really don't want to lose the FAMAS, but I do not have the ammo or the firepower to take him out. So let's let him take my 1911 from me. I'm perfectly fine with that. Then if we can manage to kill him... What are you looking at? Oh no, he took my 1911! Get back here, you son of a bitch. Get back here, you. Oh, we got him. Oh, but because he took our gun, you know, we don't get the bonfire sale. If you kill him without him stealing a gun from you, it gives you a bonfire sale, which allows you to pack a punch for just 1,000 points, which is great, but unfortunately, we didn't get that. But we still got our 1911 back, so that was cool. Hopefully, we can actually kill him next time. Oh, I didn't want to end up here. Hopefully, we can actually kill him next time he shows up. Oh, fuck. All right, maybe I shouldn't have been teleporting around everywhere. I was just really hoping to end up back in the war room, so I wouldn't have to waste 250 points on it. But I think I'm just going to need to do that. Oh, there was a crawler there? I didn't even see him. Alright, whatever. Well, I guess the run wasn't that blessed by JFK. Well, I severely underestimated how randomized the teleporters are in this map. I definitely like Classified's improvements to the teleporters over the originals here in 5, but whatever, chalk it up to being a skill issue and me being stingy with my points. Alright, Ascension, as we descend into black and white and out of color. Alright, anyway, it'll be nice to have a nice easy map, especially after the disaster that happened on 5, but I don't want to talk about that, alright? That was in the past. I'm a new man now. Luckily, though, this map is pretty easy to get to the power switch as long as we get enough points. We should be able to get there by like round 3 or 4. And the mystery box is always right next to the power switch as well. Provided this giant dildo in the middle doesn't, you know, kill all the zombies. Because you don't get points when that thing kills them for you. Okay, we'll leave that last zombie alive. And we should have more than enough points to make it all the way to the power switch. And get our first mystery box hit for our, well, our first and only mystery box hit. I mean, not counting spinning for Matryoshka dolls or monkey bombs or Gersh devices, you know. But anyway. Okay, power is on and color has been restored. And we can now get our first and only mystery box weapon. And we got the RPK. That's actually a really good pull. Nice, alright. Okay, let's open up this door so we can start making our way towards some of the lunar landers. Should be able to get this open as well. I believe it costs, yeah, it should be 250. Ooh.
Oh, you look just like my sister.
Hey, I used to have some of these back home.
I forgot about those. I just saw it there and I was like, oh, I gotta interact with that. And then we'll go ahead and use this. We need to use all 3 of the lunar landers in order to refuel the rocket ship. Kind of weird how that works, but it refuels the rocket ship somehow, and then we launch the rocket, and then we can access Pack-a-Punch. Ooh, the other thing... Hello. Ooh. Death machine, nice. I was gonna say, the other thing is, since we got power on, monkeys are gonna show up. The monkeys that show up to, well, speak of the devil. The molester monkeys are here to inappropriately touch my perk machines. If we kill all the monkeys without them even laying a finger on our perks, then we'll get a free perk drop, or a random perk drop. Get out of here, you. And you were the last monkey. Alright. Grab the max ammo, and then, oh, let's let the dildo do its little thing, and then once it's done, we'll use that as good luck or something, I don't know. It'd be nice if we got well, so much for getting Jug. I was going to say, oh, if we got Jug, it'd be perfect. I would never have to open this door, so Jug would always be safe from the monkeys. But no, we get literally the most useless perk that I could have ever possibly gotten for a 1-box challenge. Okay, I think you're the last zombies, so let's go ahead and get the other lunar landers done. I should have done that one since I was up there, but whatever. Okay, lunar lander number 2. Alright, and look who's waiting for us. But anyway, that is lunar lander number 2, so we just got one more. Alright, and the final lunar lander has been taken. So now, the rocket will be fully refueled, so then we can head up to the power switch once again. Okay, let's open up this door since we have to actually manually buy Juggernog since the monkeys didn't give it to us. But anyway, hit the launch button, and the rocket ship will now launch. Get out of here, Windows. I need to see better.
4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
If we had a ray gun, we could actually shoot the rocket down, but, and I believe that would give us, what, a max ammo or a double points in the, Pack-a-Punch area? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done that.
Stage 3
There it goes. Wow, amazing. And yes, I will be buying PhD Flopper later, but it would be nice if I didn't even have Mule Kick, because obviously we still only have 4 perk slots, so that's taking up one of my 4 perk slots, which is not ideal. Jug will obviously be perk number 3, and then perk number 4 will be PhD Flopper, so that way I don't blow myself up with the Mustang and Sally. Gonna be a little weird not having Speed Cola, but, you know, I guess that's just the way it is, you know. Okay, round 8 completed, and we have more than enough to Pack-a-Punch. But I think I'll wait until I can Pack-a-Punch both of my guns, just, you know, to save me a trip, you know what I mean? Okay, we should now have more than enough points to make it to Pack-a-Punch and Pack-a-Punch both of our guns, so that is what we're going to do. Yes, before I buy Juggernog. One less perk that I'll have to defend when the monkeys show up on round 10. Alright, we'll start with the 1911. The glorious, wonderful Mustang and Sally. Let me Pack-a-Punch the RPK. Here we go. The R115 Resonator. Maybe I should have waited to kill that zombie, but whatever. Anyway, we need to hurry back to our Quick Revive before we lose it from the monkeys. But, you know. They're probably all going to Mule Kick right now. But I'm going to defend Quick Revive. I don't care if I lose Mule Kick. That's perfectly fine by me. Actually, I might actually let them take Mule Kick, because then I can actually get the perks that I want. They've already hit Mule Kick, so it's not like we can get the free perk this round anyway. I don't think we're probably going to be able to get another free perk again. It would have just been so perfect if we would have gotten Jug instead of Mule Kick, because then, alright, there's Mule Kick gone now, because then I wouldn't have opened up that door on the staircase up there. Jug would be in this room by itself, and I wouldn't have to bother defending it, because it's trapped behind there. And then as long as I don't go down, I wouldn't have to worry about not getting it back again. Get out of here, monkeys! Oh, that's all the monkeys. Alright. And look at that, we have just enough for Jug, so maybe I'll go in by that now. Definitely risky grabbing this at the beginning of a round, but you know what? I always gotta do risky things, you know what I mean? Oh, hello. Well, like I said, a little bit risky there. Now that we're back here, I would like to grab PhD Flopper at some point. I'd also like Stamina, which is kind of why I wanted, you know, to get rid of Mule Kick. I never wanted it to begin with, you know. Quick, buy that. Go, 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 go. Alright, we made it. We got PhD. Now I can blow myself up with these without worry of dying. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I should just get, Speed Cola. Just because the slow reload on the RPK. But, I mean, it's not really the end of the world, but I feel like Stamina might be more useful because I gotta run all the way to our perks to defend them. Alright, whatever, we're going with Stamina. I don't care. Yummy, Stamina. Oh yeah, look how much faster we are. And this is with the RPK too. You know, since we have a crawler, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the mystery box a couple of times and see if we can get monkey bombs or the Gersh devices or whatever equipment. Since we're not getting a new weapon, we're just getting equipment. That's a Galil. And that's an AUG. Okay, never mind. You know, now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't have hit the box. Just because the monkeys are probably going to end up stealing one of my perks anyway, so I'll have to rebuy at least one of them again. It's not like I won't get those points back, you know, between now and then, because, you know. Okay, it is round 15, and of course, I was about to say it's probably going to be a monkey round. I'm going to prioritize Quick Revive. We're probably going to have to rebuy most of the other perks, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Alright, well, we lost PhD, but that's okay. We at least saved Juggernog. PhD is easy enough to re-grab. There we go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. You know, the cool thing, too, about this training spot is the frag grenade wall buy right there. Especially because if you have PhD, you could just throw all the frag grenades you want and just keep re-buying more, because they're only 250 to get a full frag grenade refill. Ooh, the death machine's fallen off already. I forgot how bad it is in this game compared to VO3. Damn, they stole PhD. What the heck, man? Dang, unfortunate. Alright. Seems to me like they're always going to take at least one. I thought I was almost able to actually fully defend my perks because I was able to kill a bunch of them right when they landed. But then I must have missed like these two. Oh well. They probably would have just given me Mule Kick again, even if I managed to get another free perk drop, or random perk drop rather. Ah, they're going to take PhD again. Damn. Leave my PhD flopper alone, you stupid monkeys. Alright, I think I got him. Alright, give me that back. You know what, I'm fine with them taking PhD, because PhD is right next to my training spot anyway, so, you know what, that works for me. Alright, so we're at the point where we're going to avoid death machines and carpenters, because carpenters are just going to slow the game down. Well, I mean, not really, but it might ruin the train a little bit, just because, you know, zombie, yeah, you know what I mean. Maybe not, like, ruin it a ton, but death machines, absolutely, we got to avoid. But nukes, fair game. I'll probably get a horde going, and then, you know. Can I have a monkey round now? I'm running dangerously low on ammo. There we go, thank you. I appreciate that. There we go. Finally, I got ammo. Oh, of course, now the game decides to drop me a max ammo after I, like, just got one from a monkey round. That makes sense. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a extremely easy time with this so far. Like, I knew Ascension was easy, but, like, damn. This was really easy. Like, this has been a flawless run. And by flawless, I mean I didn't down a single time. And we're on round 30. The only issue I've had is ammo. That's it, because turns out the RPK is not as good as I remember it being. Mustang and Sally has also fallen off quite significantly. It still kills, but it doesn't have that much ammo, so, I mean, there's that. But, you know, I'm making do with what I got. Are you my last zombie? I think you might be. Yes, you were. All right, there we go. We're going to call it there for Ascension because we made it to round 30. Normally, that's where I like to call it for a challenge such as this. Like I said, surprisingly very easy. You know, I still had a fun time, though. Easy does not mean bad. You know what I mean? All right, Call of the Dead, which is my favorite Call of Duty Zombies map in Black Ops 1. We got a good box spawn right next to the lighthouse, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, and we're also playing as Danny Trejo, which is my favorite character to play as out of the celebrity cast for Call of the Dead, because, well, the crew that you play as in Call of the Dead is a celebrity cast, obviously. Danny Trejo, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Robert Englund, and Michael Rooker. And then we got George Romero himself as the boss zombie, who we're probably not going to manage to kill at all. We're probably going to get, like, the worst possible box weapon, and we're probably not touching him because he's got a lot of health. He's got 250,000 per player, so yeah, he's very tanky, to say the least. Oh yeah, and this is also the very first Call of Duty Zombies map where the Easter egg song is an Avenged Sevenfold song, so that's pretty cool. Okay, insta-kill, we'll just kill one of them. Oh, a nuke. Well, you know what, whatever. I was gonna say let's leave one of them, but then we got a nuke, so let's just hurry up and get to the box so we can get our first and only weapon. Alright, mystery box. Give me something good. Dual-wield CZ-75s. Well, I mean, it could have been a lot worse than that. Okay, let's head over to the power and get that turned on, as well as try to get Jug if we can. Alright, power is now on. Now the lighthouse will eventually show us where the Pack-a-Punch machine is located. Not that we can afford any of that right now, but, you know, let's head on over here so we can start getting to Jug. Okay, let's go ahead and get ourselves our Juggernog. Okay, so PhD Flopper will definitely be the next perk we get. And then, do I want Speed Cola or Stamina? I don't know, I guess we'll decide what perk we want to get later. Ah, Pack-a-Punch. How convenient of you to pop up over here. You know what? Let's make a dumb decision and Pack-a-Punch to 1911 now. Get out of here, you. Alright. Well, we got a Pack-a-Punch gun. If I had the points, I'd Pack-a-Punch these things right now as well. Alright, let's go ahead and buy a PhD before it gets too dicey in here. I don't remember how much this store is. I think it's 1,500 down here. 1,000. Okay, a lot cheaper than I was thinking it was. Alright, well now we got our training spot, which is pretty much where we're going to stay the whole time. I'm not going to open up that debris right there, you know, just to prevent zombies from entering my training spot from right there. So I guess the next step will be saving up for, I think, stamina up I'll end up getting. I think I can live with the reload of these weapons. Plus, if we manage to kill George, we could get a free perk. Alright, George. Pack-a-Punch is coming back, but the question is where. I also can't afford it right now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Ah, over there by Jug. Okay, so if I had the points for it, we could Pack-a-Punch the CZ-75s right now. Okay, I'm gonna head over towards Pack-a-Punch, because by the time I get over there, I should have the points. And then hopefully it doesn't decide to leave right when I get there, too. So, you know, I guess we'll see how this goes. You know what? I'll grab this nuke. Why not? Alright, Pack-a-Punch, you better not disappear right when I put my pistols in there. Alright, dude. Alright, dude. Thank you. Alright. Now they will be fully automatic, which is pretty cool. We got a lot of ammo. I could unload on George a little bit. You know what? Why not? Back off, you. You're a little close. I'm not trying to kiss you, man. Not right now. Not right now, at least. Alright, I don't want to waste all my ammo on him, so we'll call that good for now. Ooh, a nuke. Well, I am low on ammo right now, so I mean... yeah, why not? And that dropped a death machine, which I could use on George. And there we go, we actually managed to kill him. So because I haven't done the Easter egg on this account, that's just going to be a basic death machine. It's not going to be the Wunderwaffe. But unfortunately, I didn't buy stamina yet. But, well, you know what? I'll take Speed Cola. That's not bad. If we kill George again, possibly, maybe, who knows, then maybe we'll get stamina up then. Probably not. It'll probably give me dead shot. Oh, max ammo, nice. I was about to say, oh man, we're out of ammo with our Calamity and Jane. But luckily we got a max ammo, so not a problem anymore. That's a funny voice line. I don't remember that one. Please be oh yes, max ammo. Alright, well in that case. We'll just unload all of our ammo on George. Alright, good enough. Another max ammo, very nice. And a death machine, too. Alright, give me that stuff, thank you very much. Another max ammo, damn. Maybe I should have waited on grabbing that, but you know what? Kind of be like that sometimes. Well, those are my only 2 max ammos I'm gonna ever see for the next, like, 12 rounds. Okay, I don't know where the last zombies are, but you know what? I'm gonna go and buy the sickle. It's not a Bowie knife on this map, it's a sickle, but it's basically just an upgrade. Shut up, stop yelling at me. I'm not doing your Easter egg. So let's go ahead and slide down here so we can buy ourselves a sickle. It's basically just an upgrade to the knife, so that is why I'm allowing it. You know what I mean? The knife is useless. This just makes it not as useless. How many knives? 1, 2, 3. 3 knives to kill that zombie instead of like 16. Back in the water, you. He's pretty low health. There we go. We got him again. I killed you, George. Alright, and we got Mule Kick. Awesome. We got the greatest perk of all time. Oh, I forgot there was Semtex while by. You know what? Let's buy that. I don't care. I'm buying the Semtexes. Semtexes will be slightly better than the frag grenades. Plus, I could just stick them to George. Like that. Alright, well, we're out of Calamity and Jane ammo, so it's down to the Mustang and Sally, but we're low on ammo on this thing as well. Story of my life. Low ammo all around. I guess I could flop on them, but I'll probably die doing that. Probably not a great idea to try that. However, why not? Well, that did something, that's for sure. Really? No drop for all that time, and I finally get one, and it's a damn double points. What was that? Oh, finally! Finally, ammo. Alright, flopping is the way to go when I'm out of ammo. Alright, let's take this horde over to the little flinger thing and see how that does. I don't remember if that's even any good for killing zombies, but right this way, right this way. Oh man, we missed like the good view of them getting flung over there, but alright, we're almost out of ammo. Again. I hear a drop, what is it? Max ammo, finally. And we killed George finally as well. Alright. Dead shot. Well, that's just great. Well, I mean, it does reduce hipfire spread, like, barely. So, I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. I fully expected it to give me dead shot and not stamina, but, you know. Oh yeah, that's much tighter. Helps the hipfire spread a lot more than I remember it. I mean, this strategy is somewhat viable without George. It just takes forever to kill them, I guess. Still have ammo though, but I don't really want to waste it all right now. Well, not waste, you know, I'm kind of using the ammo, but still, you know what I mean? Uh-oh, I shouldn't have grabbed this. I should not have grabbed this. It's round 28. Death Machine is definitely not the move anymore. Well, that actually worked out decently for me with the Death Machine. Performed a lot better than I expected it to for round 28, not gonna lie. I'm gonna go back to spawn just to get George out of my spot. Oh, great. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I got Jug again. I just gotta, you know, not die on my way back. Oh. Well, I shouldn't have bothered. That was a dumb idea. It's gonna be a little difficult to try to make a comeback from this, but, oh yeah, nope. Yeah, definitely, should have just kept doing what I was doing for the past 20-something rounds in front of the lighthouse. I shouldn't have tried doing anything differently. But, either way, I did significantly better than I was expecting to for Call of the Dead, but, yeah, I guess that's it. So, on to the next one. Shangri-La. I think this map holds up pretty well, all things considered. Mainly because of the vibe, the aesthetic. Like, look at this place. Look how beautiful this is. Like, look at that right there. That's the perfect screenshot for the perfect thumbnail. All I gotta do now is once I hit the box, which is in the... Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad spot. It's either going to spawn in the AK-74U room or in the waterfall area. The waterfall area, which is where it's at, kind of sucks just because the water slows you down, but not the zombies. But anyway, once I hit the box and get my box weapon, I then got to get a very low-quality, poor screenshot PNG of whatever weapon I got and very poorly edit it over this screenshot right here. And that'll be the thumbnail of the video. Oh, yeah, look at that. Perfect. Doesn't that just look amazing? Now, Shangri-La is a fairly difficult map. I don't think it's as difficult as 5, just because, you know, this map's wonder weapon, the baby gun, is actually useful and doesn't... Yeah, I mean, you know, you don't need me to tell you how bad 5's wonder weapon is. It stops being useful, even when pack-a-punched, stops being good after, like, round 25. This one technically does infinite damage, although it technically doesn't do damage at all, because it just turns the zombies into babies, and then you kick them. Which, I mean, who doesn't love kicking babies? I love it, you love it, we all love it. But, you know, the wonder weapon's better. You could take advantage of the monkeys. You could turn any drop into a max ammo. And if the drop naturally drops as a max ammo, then you can have a chance to get a random perk drop. But you have to, like, time it correctly. You have to, like, watch it cycle through to know exactly when it will change to the random perk. And then once you know what drop it'll be, like if it's nuke and then random perk, then you know that once it's the nuke, right when it changes, you kill the monkey, then you get your free perk. That's kind of how you time it, and then it will change from play session to play session. So in this game, it might be after the nuke, and then in the next one, it might be after the double points or something like that. But then there's also the Shrieker zombie, which you could kill them. Their little, like, shockwave, sonic boom explosion thing will, like, rupture the zombie's eardrums, and then that's kind of useful sometimes. And then the napalm zombie is basically just a walking, mobile, portable fire trap, so that could be pretty useful. Unfortunately, PhD Flopper doesn't protect you from his explosion. Would be nice if it did. In a lot of Black Ops 3 custom maps, it does work like that, where PhD protects you from the napalm zombie's explosion. I think that's how it should have worked in this game too, because I mean, it is an explosion. That's what PhD is supposed to do, protect you from explosive splash damage, but it don't work like that in this game. Ooh, insta-kill. I'll try to save a zombie at the end of this round, because I should have more than enough points to get to the box and get my, whatchamacallit, my first and only box hit. So I think that might be the last zombie. Let me just see. Yep, I think that is, in fact, the last zombie over here. So we'll ignore him, and we'll go hit the box real quick. You can also see if Jug is over here. Oh, we got super unlucky. I missed it because I wasn't really paying attention. Come on, go away, floor. Alright, we did get Jug on this side, so that's kind of lucky. Generally, it's frowned upon to open up that door on that side as opposed to the one I opened to come over here. Mainly because it kind of ruins some of the, like, the high round training spots, but I don't really think that matters too much to me because I'm probably going to get super unlucky with my box luck, and I'm going to get, like, the M72 Law or the ballistic knife or something like that. And then because Jug spawned on this side, we'll know that Speed Cola will be on the other side. So if I want to get that, I'll have to go all the way around because I don't want to open that door. You know, just in case. Oh, hello there. And the same thing could be said for the remaining 4 perks. Well, I guess there's technically 5 perks, but Mule Kick is always right here because Mule Kick was retroactively added to every map after Moon was released. But let's go ahead and get our first and only box hit and see how unlucky we are. I called that. I literally called that. Oh, man, why? Why? That's super unlucky. Man. Alright, whatever. But anyway, like I was saying, Mule Kick was added to every map after Moon was added to the game. So the other 4 perks, aside from Mule Kick, because that would make 5, are randomized with each other. Kind of like how Speed Cola and Juggernog is. So we got Deadshot right here. So that means Stamina Up, PhD, and... Or not Mule Kick. Double Tap, Stamina Up, and PhD will be in the other spots. So... We'll take this back up top, and I think I'll chill out over on the bridge area. I'm definitely gonna want to get PhD Flopper somewhat quickly because we got this, and I don't imagine we're going to survive past round 7. Once a Shrieker shows up, I'm probably going to die to that. That's probably what's going to kill me, because he's going to blind me, and then I can't really do anything with this because it forces you to aim down sights when you're shooting it, when you're launching it, when you're shooting. I mean, I guess technically that's not wrong. But when you pack-a-punch it, I believe you can hip-fire it, which is definitely nice. I'd rather have this over the China Lake, though, because I just complain about how the China Lake is super clunky and slow. Like, this at least makes sense because it's a launcher. Technically, that is a launcher, but that's a grenade launcher. It only holds 2 grenades when it should realistically hold 4, or even 5, because it would have 4 in the magazine tube and then 1 in the chamber. But unfortunately, it's not like that. Not to mention, you pump it super slow, and it's actually faster to fire 1 grenade, reload it, and then fire another one like that, instead of actually pumping it to cycle the next round. Oh, we're dead right here. Just kidding, no we're not. Or what a clutch. Well, I apologize if Shangri-La is one of your favorite maps, and you were hoping I would do good, because I don't imagine we're going to make it past this round. Or very far past this round, that is. Alright, well, on the bright side, I can get some knife points. There we go. Come on, zombies, leave me alone. Alright. We have points, so I can go ahead and open the door to get power on, and then I'm going to buy PhD Flopper before I buy Jug. I know that's probably not a good idea, but I think I'll only do that if it spawns in the room with power. Otherwise, I'll have to open up another door. Okay, we got stamina, so unfortunately, no PhD in here, so that means Deadshot and, whatchamacallit, PhD will be over there. So, turn on the power, which I remember people used to bitch and complain all the time that there were 2 power switches in this map, and it's like, why does that matter? They're right next to each other. There's like 1 switch for 1 water wheel generator thing, although that looks very unsafe because the boards are all broken. I'm calling OSHA. That's not up to code. Oh wait, Deadshot was over here, so that means that double tap and PhD will be over there. PhD's probably going to be all the way on the other side, though. I think I'm actually going to stick in the power room. Oh. Alright, we got a napalm zombie before a, whatchamacallit, shrieker. That's fine. Portable fire trap. It might work out for me. Maybe. As long as nobody gets in my way, I think I can live through this. Maybe. Possibly. He's still not dead. If he explodes next to me, I'm dead. How did that go between your legs? Leave me alone. Leave me alone! Oh, alright, well, you know what? That works. Then I could kill him right there. Perfect.
You want my thanks. You shall not have it.
Excuse me. Thank you. Alright, maybe I should run around with this. Perfect, they'll all just kill themselves right there.
I need the bullets. No bullets. No matter. Takeo will persist.
Ooh, excuse me. That was scary. How are we doing over here? We're good? Alright, not bad. Not bad. That looks like it didn't do anything. Why does the explosive radius seem so small? Alright, not terrible, not terrible. Alright, we're running low on ammo, unfortunately. I need a lot of points. So that way I can actually get, Juggernog is probably what I'll get. And then, because I gotta open that door, and then I'll probably get super unlucky, and PhD is not going to be through that door. So I think I'm going to get Jug first, and I'll probably actually get Jug before I rebuy Quick Revive as well. Double points, alright. We'll kill you, and then I'm going to run all the way back up and get Jug. I gotta hurry up, though, because I'm probably going to get screwed over. Probably going to get a Shrieker that's going to scream at me in this tunnel, and then I'm going to die. Or another napalm zombie. Or I'll just get trapped on the bridge or something like that. I'll just throw some grenades there. Alright, quick. By Jug. Alright. We're doing half okay. And we are getting super unlucky and not getting any drops at all whatsoever. Wait, how are you? Oh, because the grenade I threw. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Thanks, man. Thanks for showing up right now. I think we're dead here. I think this is as far as we make it.
Somebody wanna get Takeo no mag?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ooh. Ooh. How did I make it out of that? Ooh. Leave me alone. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Well, I mean, I didn't expect to survive for that long with a frickin' M72 Law anyway. Unless I got PhD Flopper in the power room or in the room where that geyser that shoots you back into spawn is at, right after the waterfall. Since I didn't get PhD Flopper, obviously I wasn't going to survive that. That was the only way. Anyway, on to Moon. Alright, Moon. One of the most unique spawn rooms in all of Call of Duty Zombies. We're actually not on the Moon just yet. We're on Area 51, or we're not on. We're in Area 51, and then we have to use the teleporter over there to get... Ooh, we got Jug, too. We use the teleporter to teleport to the Moon. Right now, every second counts. We need to kill as many of these zombies as we possibly can while they're the equivalent of round 1 zombies. Because the way it works in Area 51, there are no rounds. Instead, the zombies endlessly spawn, and every time you hear that Modern Warfare 2 tactical nuke alarm, the zombies basically get upgraded by 1 round's worth of health. So right now, they're the equivalent of round 2 zombies. When it goes off again, they'll be round 3. Hellhounds will start spawning in, and they'll start sprinting, obviously. Up here's a decent spot for training if you need to, but just be careful of getting trapped. Also, Hellhounds can spawn up here, so they can kind of block you sometimes. Also, be careful not to prematurely teleport. We also have limited ammo and equipment because of the fact that drops are disabled in Area 51. Since we have enough, we're going to buy this real quick. I'm going to leave up there because I do not want to get trapped. So, like I was saying, we only have this limited amount of ammo and 2 grenades because drops are disabled. So we cannot get drops while we're here. And even if you're playing in co-op, this map is kind of rough because every player needs to be on the teleporter to go to the next location. So you can't just like have, you know, the rest of your team on the Moon still so they can get you insta-kills and stuff like that. No, you have to just stick it out, stay in here with everybody, which can be very painful and very difficult to do. Ideally, I could kill all of these crawlers, and then we'll have a bunch of points. In a perfect world, I could get all the way up to about 4,000 points, so that way I could open up every door from the spawn room, the actual spawn room, all the way to power, and have Jug on round 1, which is insane. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill enough of these zombies to have that many points. But, I'll see what I could do. It does take a bit of time, but, you know, I'm gonna try to circle around this. But I kind of prefer circling, clockwise as opposed to counterclockwise. Once it gets past, like, the equivalent of round 5 or round 6 zombies, you're pretty much never gonna kill any more zombies because they're just gonna keep gaining health faster than you could ever kill them because you can't knife very fast. Not to mention, this game still has some of that knife jank, which I think I was saying way earlier in the video. Alright, so that's all of the crawlers dead. But I have one more grenade. There's also a lot of hellhounds. You can actually go past the normal amount of hellhounds that you would normally see in a normal map. Very nice, very nice. Obviously, you gotta be careful every time you kill a zombie because new zombies will spawn in. And hellhounds can spawn up on the teleporter teleporter platform. What I meant to say, and they can royally screw you over if you're not ready for them. You know what I mean? Ooh, red screen. It's the first time that's happened. Yeah, when you get red screened, just book it. You do not want the hellhounds to catch you, or any of them to catch you for that matter. Some of the crawlers are starting to bleed out now. No! I guess since I'm just very monotonously running in a circle and then knifing behind me every couple seconds, I didn't mention it earlier, but Jug. It's a 50-50 chance of either being Juggernog or Speed Cola. And it's random every time you come to Area 51. And if you don't get, you know, the perk you want, you then have to teleport back to Moon, then go all the way through the Moon facility in order to come back to Area 51 just to have that same 50-50 chance of getting Jug or Speed Cola again. So, you know, can be fairly annoying, especially, like I was saying earlier, in multiplayer, because you need everybody to stand on the teleporter platform, both here in Area 51 and in Moon. Alright, well, you know what? We're at exactly, well, 4,010 points now, but I'd say that's good enough. I've spent more than enough time at Area 51, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Alright, look at that. Nearly 15 minutes in Area 51. Just... oh, it's X. That's what it's bound to. Alright, anyway. Now we are actually on round 1, and we can actually play the game now. Yay! So now that we're actually on the moon, we have to deal with the anti-gravity. And there's 2 ways we could go. They both lead to the same way. Either this door, or that door, and then, like, it leads down there, which, you know, is access just... ooh, death machine. Well, that's not really what I want, because ideally I just knife all of them to get more points, but, I'll just let this thing run out real quick. I mean, if the Cosmonaut wants to show up... oh, speaking of the Cosmonaut, I'm kind of curious about something, because this is actually my first time playing Moon on PC, and on the Xbox 360 and presumably the PS3 version of Black Ops 1, when you have the Cosmonaut, he has a little name tag in red above his name, or above his head, rather, and it's pulls that name from your friends list, and then when you play offline, it pulls a name from one of the game's developers. So I'm assuming it's just going to do that, where it pulls a name from the developers rather than your friends list, but I guess we'll see what happens. Now, I like to go this way because the door that is down here is the same price on both sides, but this side and this side, there's like, I guess, a pro and a con to each of them. So with this side, Tunnel 11, there's more doors, but the doors are only 750 points each until you get to the last door, which is 1250. Or you can go to this side, and then the doors are... there's less doors, but the points add up a bit more, and it's a little bit more expensive each time. I like going this way through Tunnel 6 because of the fact that there's less doors. So the first one is 750, this one is 1,000, and then the last one, I believe, is 1250 as well. Right over here by the M16 wall by. And then this leads us right to the power room. And look at that. Quick Revive, Juggernog, and the power is on round 1. Not a lot of maps you could do that on. And it actually does take quite a bit of skill because, you know, you have to actually survive on Area 51. And we also got the box to spawn right here, which is actually great. So let's see if we can find that last zombie. We'll kill him, and then we will get things started. And by get things started, I mean we will... continue. Oh, yep, look at that. It's going to be developer names. Oh, man, I was kind of hoping it would be people off my friends list on Steam. That'd be kind of funny. I'm fully expecting to get, like, the worst possible box weapon ever. I'll probably get, like, a crossbow or the M72 Law again, or maybe even the China Lake. Oh, I would hate the China Lake. But either way, let's go ahead and hit the box and do a little spin, knife it, and then go... the Spectre? Well, it's like probably the most mid weapon I could have ever got. Well, I mean, at least it's not terrible. It's just not that great. Now, we want to keep our distance from that guy because he will grab us, he'll headbutt us, teleporting us to a random location, and take away one of our perks at random. And he's probably going to take Jug. So, why is that zombie right next to him? And I can't get close to knife that zombie because the freaking Cosmonaut's right there. Perfect. The zombie died and respawned. Now I can actually kill him. Oh, the crawler's on the moon. Hey, go away. Forgot to do the weird teleport thing. Alright, and we want to go this way so we can get into the dome. Oh, there it is. Should I grab the hacker? I guess I could. We already got the power on, so it's not like it really matters. It's not like I'm gonna die of lack of oxygen unless I go out there, but... Alright, well that's round, but luckily I can go in here. Now with the hacker... you can do a lot of things with it, a lot of cool things. You can hack a perk to return the perk in case you decide you don't want it anymore. You can also hack drops into max ammos, which is the most useful thing. Now here in the biodome is a great spot because for one we have PhD, which I will be buying later. Probably soon, because I'm probably going to pack a punch the 1911 before I pack a punch the Spectre. There we go. And then for my last perk... I think I'll probably... Speed Cola? Well, I mean, I guess that depends on if I can even get that when I go back to Area 51. If I can, I'll get it. If not, I'll just get Stamina Up, because Stamina Up's always good. Actually, I think I might just get Stamina Up instead of... I think I can live without Speed Cola. And the door to the teleporter is over here, so I would like to open that. How much is that? I don't remember how much this costs. Well, unfortunately, it's going to destroy Tunnel 6, so maybe I should go back and stop it. Now hopefully we can hack this in time to stop it. There we go. There we go. Because we don't want Tunnel 6, because that's the one I opened. I want to get through the other tunnel, though, because that's where, whatchamacallit's at. Stamina. Go ahead and open that. I cannot open up that last door just yet, but that's fine. Where's the last zombie at? Oh, that's perfect. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. So basically I need 7,000. 2,000 to open the door, and then another 5,000 so I can pack-a-punch. Probably the Mustang and Sally. Or I guess I'm pack-a-punching the 1911 into the Mustang and Sally. Well, you know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. Alright. So that's round. So now, I should have enough points to open this door and pack-a-punch. I'll do the 1911 before the Spectre. So, oh. I could have sworn this door was a little more expensive than that, but that's okay. Alright. So, we don't have a spacesuit, so we gotta quickly get to the teleporter. And then we are back on Area 51. Now, because we have the hacker, we can actually hack the Pack-a-Punch. And it'll close the gates around us, which will make the Pack-a-Punch area safe for like 30 seconds. Look at that. Now we are perfectly safe. So we'll go ahead and Pack-a-Punch you. Grab that. Could actually Pack-a-Punch both of my weapons. Alright. Here we go. Grab that and immediately run, and the Spectre becomes the Phantom. And look at that, we actually got both of our weapons pack-a-punched, and now we could actually just stay here forever if we wanted to. But the problem is we will run out of ammo and you don't get drops here. So that's really the main problem with this place. But I guess I could just kill them. Hey, look at that, we got Speed Cola. But unfortunately, I already have full perks, so I'd say that's good enough. Let's go ahead and leave. Leave me alone. Go away. All right. Oh. Hello there. Quickly run back up here. Excuse me. It was kind of rude of you to block me like that, my guy. Alright. Now, as long as I don't shoot the Mustang and Sally in here, it won't break the windows, which will decompress these parts of the map, which is why you don't want to use explosives. Same thing with this room up here. You don't want to break the windows, but the biodome is fine. The biodome do be fine, though. A lot of the time, these things are kind of dangerous to use, because if you fall off, it'll kill you without PhD. But it's a good thing PhD is conveniently provided in this room. I like Moon. Moon is such a fun map. Really, the only difficult part about Moon is, like, I guess dealing with the anti-gravity, but even then, it's not that bad. And as long as you don't let any of the excavators... I mean, I guess if you're doing the Easter egg, which you cannot do solo in Black Ops 1. In Black Ops 3, you could do the Moon Easter egg solo, which is pretty cool. But in this game, you can't do it solo. You have to do it in co-op. But if you're doing the Easter egg, you have to let the excavator... I think Tunnel 6, the tunnel that I like going through, I think you have to let it breach that one for one of the steps. I don't remember exactly. It's been so long since I've done the Moon Easter egg. Alright, I'm just going to hack this into a max ammo, because why not? I want to make sure to grab it before it disappears, though. Perfect. I got a few extra bullets. Yay. That was totally worth it. But, I mean, what else am I going to spend my points on in a one-box challenge? I've already pack-a-punched both of my weapons, and I have all my perks, so, like, what else can I even do with points? If only there was a way I could gamble them. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I could try to get monkey bombs. Ooh, or QEDs. You know what? I think I take back calling the Spectre pretty mid. It's not that bad. It's pretty good. And for some reason, it's like killing in a single bullet right now. I don't know why that is, but it's really OP right now. Not sure. I have no idea why that... Oh, frickin'. I saw your name tag over there, you son of a bitch. Where are you? There you are. Get out of here. Alright, well, that's round. Go ahead and hack this into a max ammo. And do we have an excavator this round? Yes, we do. Alright. Real quickly hack this. Here we are. Just hack this double points into a max ammo, because why not? Hey, leave me alone. Perfect. Ammo is not really a problem these days. Well, not really that much of a problem as long as you actually have a chance to hack a drop. I almost called it a perk. Hack a drop into a max ammo. Now you can hack perks. All it does, it refunds them, because you can only hack perks that you already have. That way you could refund it and buy a new one. Would be nice if you could like hack a perk machine you don't already have, or a perk machine for a perk you don't have. Then like, you know, you could spend extra points. Maybe it costs twice as much so you could have all the perks. That would be pretty cool. Come on, leave me alone. Oh, that was very risky. I almost died there, man. That was crazy. That was crazy, man. I needed ammo, though. Yeah, Spectre's not that bad. It's just its ammo. It just doesn't have enough ammo. Man, if only there was a thing that would let me gamble all my points away somewhere in the map. That would be pretty cool if one of those existed somewhere. That would be interesting. That sure would be interesting if I could gamble my points somewhere and get monkey or Gersh devices. Oh, that's a QED. Nice. Wow, I totally didn't mean for that to happen, but I'll take it. Although QEDs are a huge gamble in this game. In Black Ops 3, they are way better. In this game, you're more likely going to get bad things and good things happen to you. Oh, it doesn't move the box here. It just lets you hit the box. Oh, but then I can't do it again. I don't really remember exactly how the hacker works at the mystery box. I just remember that you could do it. For some reason, I thought you could move the box to that location. I think I might just be confusing the hacker on Moon with the candy on a box location in Buried. When you use it next to a box location, you can make Arthur go and get the mystery box and bring it to that spot, position, whatever, same thing. Well, we're completely out of ammo, so let's use a QED. That's the exact gun that I have, but it's not pack-a-punched. I don't want it. Although, would it be against the rules grabbing it? Because technically that's the same gun I already have. It's just not pack-a-punched. I don't know. Let's throw another one. Let's see what happens. Oh, cool. That was exactly what I wanted. You're right about that. Alright, now I have one more. There's also claymores. Sure. Alright, well, I guess I gotta use my Area 51 skills and knife them until... Wait, I should just go buy the Bowie knife. I'm on round 24. I pretty much bought it on every other map. Why would I stop doing that now? I never bought that door, apparently. I got it. Perfect. That's where the Bowie knife is, if you didn't know it was on Moon. Oop, I shouldn't go that way right now. Thank you. Out of my way, you. Despawn already. You're supposed to die. I got a nuke. Get out of here. Quick, before the real zombies start spawning in again. Man, that was scary. Normally, that kind of thing doesn't happen in Black Ops 1. That's like a World at War thing, where like the zombies aren't dead when you grab the nuke, and they can actually still kill you. Luckily, in Black Ops 1, they don't damage you if they, for whatever reason, decide not to die when you get a nuke. I'm glad for that at the bare minimum, but I'm not glad that I spent the past 2 rounds knifing these zombies. It's been a very long time. I don't even want to look at my recording. I don't even want to look at OBS and see how long I've been recording me walking backwards, spamming V to melee them. Like, this is gonna take forever unless I can get my hands on some ammo. Now, I know I have these claymores and the frag grenades and one more QED. You know what? I'm gonna use the QED. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna run. Oh, that was amazing. That was glorious, actually. I should have done that sooner. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Come on, swap. Are you kidding me? I just made the dumbest mistake in the world. I was cooking a frag, and then I was like, oh, perfect. And then 2 zombies came out of nowhere over here, and I was like, oh, well, I'm kind of screwed now, ain't I? But that's okay. All we gotta do is buy PhD, and then we can still make it out of this alive. What is that? A carpenter. Well, that's not exactly what I would like, but it's fine. Gotta make things interesting, you know what I mean? I'd have to go all the way back to Area 51 Oh, hello. I'd have to go all the way back to Area 51 for a 50-50 chance of even getting a Juggernog to spawn. And that seems like too much work for the last round. I guess I wasn't paying attention enough when I was cooking the frag, but I thought I had the whole horde already trained up and everything, but oh well. Kind of be like that sometimes. My first down is on literally the last round. I kind of want to throw another QED right now, but I'm probably going to be super unlucky, and it'll be the one time where it, like, does the one where it takes away a perk. That's probably exactly what will happen, but you know what? It's not gambling for nothing, you know what I mean? Oh, it spawned the ray gun. Well, that wasn't that bad. Gambling. We love gambling. It's pretty cool. I have 2 more. I'll throw another one. I'll gamble again. Why not? Just a single frag explosion? Okay. Well, at least that's the worst that I've gotten so far. What is that? A nuke? Come on, please. No! You're sending me the wrong way! Alright. We're just gonna call that good. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna buy stamina up. And then, that's Deadshot up here. Alright, stamina up. Thank you. I mean, I guess I could buy Semtexes. Why not? I can hear the crawlers. They're all upstairs. Oh, man, they're all right here. Imagine getting double swiped by a crawler right now. That would be sad. Alright. That is round. And that puts us at round 30. Now, I would complete the round 30 up here, but something that I wanted to do before, you know, a wrench was thrown in my plans of, you know, pulling the pin on the grenade, trying to cook it, and then cornering myself like an absolute noob. After a nearly flawless run, I totally meant to do that. So to give me extra time to talk about what I was saying, you know what I mean? But now, I want to do, like, a final stand on Area 51. That was basically the whole plan, but now I don't have my perks. So, maybe we get Jug for a 3rd time? Damn. Well, that's okay. Alright, and now we do a final stand kind of a thing. So, we'll see, how well this goes. It probably won't go very well, if I had to guess. But, who knows? I mean, I still have QEDs because I did get that max ammo, which is great. I was not expecting that at all. You know, the reload speed is quite nice, I guess. I would have preferred Jug, but, I guess it's nice for a little final stand. When I'm out of ammo, I'm not gonna try knifing them for as long as possible. That's just gonna be a little too much for me. I've already spent nearly 3 hours in this. Actually, I'm kind of curious. I'm so tempted to look over at my, other computer to see, how long I've been recording for. Just for Moon as well. This is just the Moon recording, because everything else is recorded separately for the other maps. Take that! What did that do? What is that? Oh, is that a gun? Dropped a gun. What is that? Oh, the commando. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, I can't grab it, because, 1-box challenge. Alright, let's do another QED. My QED luck hasn't been that bad today. Oh, nice. That was pretty good. A little cosmonaut explosion. We have 1 more QED and not a lot of grenades left in my Mustang and Sally. Oh, man, I'm completely out of ammo now. The only thing I have left is a single QED, which I will be using after I get a horde of them up together again. You know what I mean. All right, I think that is all of them. QED going out. Is that an RPK? It is an RPK. Wow, we've had pretty good QED luck, all things considered, but oh no! I have died! Oh man, what a shame! Alright, well anyway, that was the Black Ops 1 1-box challenge. Overall, I think that went pretty well, except for 5 and Shangri-La, but pretty good other than those 2 maps. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would greatly appreciate you dropping a like on it. And if you happen to be new to my channel and you watched this far in the video, I would greatly appreciate you subscribing to my channel as well. I do plan on doing a Black Ops 2 1-box challenge at some point in the future, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, once again, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, or whatever time it is for you in whatever time zone you are in, and I will catch you all later. DeltaWolf, out.